We have some questions from our wonderful viewers, and I love this one, Brian, because they're in their mid-40s. We are starting late to save. How can we catch up now?
I think everybody feels like they're behind.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everybody feels like they're behind. And part of that is the fact that they don't understand what amount of money really needs to be put away to arrive at a certain number. And they don't even know what number they need to arrive at.
Right.
Right. And that's just, the fundamentals are just being missed. Right. They'll hear things like, we should have $1 million by now, or we should have $2 million by now, or our neighbor that's younger than us has twice the amount of money saved. How far are we behind?
Yeah.
But again, as we've always talked, everybody's situation's unique.
Yes.
Right. So what success looks like for them and whether or not they're behind really depends on what type of cash flow are they going to need. You know, we constantly talk about cash flow because none of us will be able to retire without replacing the paycheck.
Right.
You just can't do it. Social Security is not enough. Social Security is underfunded, right? I mean, it's basically broke right now, right? So, and the way they're going to fix that is they're going to either lower benefits or they're going to raise the Social Security claiming age. Oh. This is the only solutions there, unless we get, a mass funding of some sort.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Social Security, if you even want to call it a guaranteed source of income, that's the only source of income that 95% of Americans have today. Yeah. So where are you going to get the other income from, right? If you think you're just going to start taking it from IRAs and 401ks, think again, because you got a lot of variables there that can work against you, meaning you're going to hope that the market cooperates 100% of the time, and it doesn't. Even in up years, you can have months that are down, multiple months that are down, right? And then in down years, they can go down quick. Few months, you can lose quite a bit of money. We've seen it, right? 2019 was a great example when COVID hit, how quickly things can just plummet fast. And people that are not prepared, Rebecca, you know what they do? They sell at the wrong time.
They make an emotional decision and react.
They have to.
Right.
They have to, because they don't have anything else that's protecting them.
Yeah.
They don't have anything else that's protecting them. When you create protection first, and you create that foundation first, the market's an afterthought.
Right. And the stress is gone. You're not checking your phone 20 times, worrying about something you can't control.
That's right. And that's the freedom you want. That's financial freedom. By the way, if you go to onthemoneyoffer.com right now, you can get that book that will teach you how to not run out of money in retirement. I got a great chapter in there about Babe Ruth and how Babe Ruth protected himself during the 1929 Depression. When ticket sales were not very good for baseball.
I bet.
And he was advised by his manager, actually, at the time, to purchase an annuity. And the reason is because he knew Babe wasn't going to have any income. And there was no pensions for baseball players back then.
Right.
And so Ruth took the advice of his agent, bought an annuity. And in today's dollars, it was equivalent to somebody receiving about $250,000 a year in guaranteed annual cash flow, right? It's amazing if you think about it.
If he hadn't done that, he literally could have died broke.
Died broke, yeah.
Because, of course, the crash of 29 was just devastating to everyone.
Everybody, yeah, everybody. And the markets will always have their black swan events.
Right.
You're not going to get away from it.
Yeah.
The biggest question you have to ask is, how much staying power do I have if we have an event like that, right? If the market goes down 50%, are you in a position right now where you would be emotionally forced to make a decision of whether you stay in or you get out?
And take big losses.
That's right. See, none of our clients have to worry about that.
Right, you have a plan.
Because when you have a plan and you bucket your money, you're preparing for that event, right? And making all of those bad things happen on paper is what planning is all about.
Right.
Because once you map it out all on paper, you make all the bad things happen on paper, now you're seeing all the decisions that need to be made to bulletproof that plan. That's why I want you to go to onthemoneyoffer.com right now. Get a copy of my book. I truly believe that this information will change your life. This book is a guide on how to approach retirement in a way that is simple, easy to understand. It'll give you the confidence and the certainty to get through retirement. It'll give you the right questions to ask your current advisors. And I've always said, your plan is only as good as the person that's helping you. If they don't know the questions to ask, if they don't know the strategies, if they don't know the techniques, How are you going to understand them? And a lot of people don't even know if their advisors are doing a poor job because they haven't gone out and got a second opinion. And remember, you can't get a second opinion from the person that gave you the first opinion. Go to onthemoneyoffer.com right now or call 888-382-1298 to schedule your complimentary retirement session.